Mark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Gordon finds Murray. And here's Porter. Caldwell Pope outside. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Pass to Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
That one good for 2.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Gordon. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Gordon against Towns. And it's Gordon missing. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Porter dishes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic. At the top of the key, Gordon. Denver passing it around. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley for 3. Denver grabs the miss. And Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top.
Oh, that is breathtaking.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me, but confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
The Nuggets trail by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. Said priority #1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Caldwell Pope outside. kicks it out to Gordon. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Murray up on top. Covered by Conley. Outside Gordon. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Minnesota. 2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
No good from the wing. The Nuggets trail by 6. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Porter with the steal. The tray. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Murray against Conley. Murray dishes to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Porter finds Gordon. Outside for Murray. Passes to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Here's Caldwell Pope. Goes back up. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Timberwolves leading by 8. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 6-point game.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP.
That was something to see.
Good. You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Conley into the lane, to the left side wing. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Another shot. Gobert the pass to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. They shoot again. Out to Conley. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Mark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind. You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Gobert drops them both. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Gordon. Now the pass to Porter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Jokic with his screen on Edwards. In the corner, Murray with it. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Outside Edwards. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Jokic with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For three, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Conley's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
For three, Murray buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are...
The previous play is under review.
Yet, officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving a little.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Your numbers, 19, the Timberwolves, 25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Ryan is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then there's Jackson. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Timberwolves leading by 6. Anderson right side. Prince outside. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Green dishes to Jackson. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. They kick out to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. That one, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brown wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
The kick out to Anderson. It's Rivers on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Rivers. Green with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 5. The kick out to Brown. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. And yes, it's good.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Nuggets. He takes it in. It's good.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Here's Anderson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bryant with a screen on Prince. Jeff Green on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Minnesota leading by 5. They set the pick. Here's Anderson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Nifty move.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Bryant. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Over in the corner, Brown. They kick it out to Green. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The feed to Brown. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jackson finds Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. For 3. Deflects the pass. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. On the wing, Bryant. Minnesota with the rebound. Rivers passes to Anderson. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Back to Brown. It's up a 3. And again, Denver no good. The Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Prince misses. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The kick out to Bryant. Anderson against Green. Anderson dishes to Rivers. Prince outside. Back to Rivers. Anderson against Jackson. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 9. And we'll get going at... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one. Caldwell Pope with it. Conley picks him up. Outside for Murray. Left side, Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. Caldwell Pope for three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 9. Edwards.
Are you kidding me?
Nasty.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Outside Porter. Gordon, the pass to Porter. A 3-ball. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Love the consistency at the free throw line in this one too, fellas. Getting a healthy number of points off trips to the line.
Here's Conley. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic. He gets that one.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
Here's the pass to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Over Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Minnesota. The Nuggets trail by 9 to the inside. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And it goes down 2 points.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Yeah, he really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket for Murray.
Well, I tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
Edwards, that's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
.157 left to play in the final quarter. Towns finds Conley. Fader on the way. Porter with the steal. Outside Gordon. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Gordon missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to Towns. Conley, the pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. It's stolen by Gobert.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is
Oh!
My goodness.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Conley against Murray. Left side, Towns. McDaniels finds Edwards. The tray. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Porter looking it over. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Thanks for coming out and supporting your basketball team.
as we get set to bring you exciting. You look at each of these teams' rosters. Lots of guys who spent tons of time in the league, Brent.
And these guys know each other so well, BA. Whether it's this team or playing on other teams, they've seen these faces. They recognize the moves. We'll see tonight who can outthink the other.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Covington in at the 3. Westbrook against Murray. Covington passes to Zubac. Back to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
Pass to Porter. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Pass to Leonard. Zubac, screen. Leonard attacking. And the dunk by Leonard.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to scream down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Westbrook outside. George outside. Into the lane. And George with the jam.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. From deep. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Left side Covington. Zubac, screen. Covington passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Murray finds Porter. Outside Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Leonard's got 5 points.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, do you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a little trip out there as well.
Denver has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Westbrook outside. Zubac passes to George. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Highland, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Team foul. Clippers substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. It's George with the drive. Nails the baby hook.
Not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, nice, strong play that time.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. For 3, Covington. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Now here's Jokic. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Highland, defended by Murray. Pass to Zubac. 6 to shoot. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Outside Murray. Outside for Porter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. 16 feet out. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, up by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4, with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Gordon on the wing. Oh, Leonard with the block.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Pass to Gordon. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Launches a 3. Oh, Denver gets it back to the right side. George against Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead and they're starting to rub it in. And here's Porter outside. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one's good.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
George outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. Fade away. Jokic grabs the board.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the basket by Highland.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Gordon outside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass to Highland. Leonard with a screen on Murray. Here's Highland. That 3's off the mark. The Nuggets have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Murray passes to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Porter in the post. Defended by Gordon. Left side Murray. Takes a three. They get it back. Here's Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
For the Clippers, Zubats comes in for Plumlee, and it's Morris in for Leonard. Pass to Man. The three. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Man's got his first 3 points of the game. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Zubats. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Brown with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Brown gets a 3.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Here's Man. Defended by Brown. 35 seconds left in the first half. For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Robbed. And here's the fast break. Here's Morris. And the shot goes in.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Bryant's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. Jackson against Powell. Jackson finds some space. Here's Bryant. Outside for Green. Fires the 3. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with us. Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be
the Clippers 27.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Clippers in the lead. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. They've got Russell Westbrook. Robert Covington is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Paul George. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll. But what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Puts up a 3. George's shot is off. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. To the inside. Kick out to Brown. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Brown's got 8 points.
I don't know why we say this, but big men sharing the ball, we like that. It doesn't matter. Big, small, we'll take a good pass.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That shot is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jackson, the pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, BA. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success. And he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. 3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Back to Bryant. George with a steal. He takes it in. And George with the jam.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
Pass to Bryant. Outside, Brown. Back to Bryant. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Westbrook, the pass to George. Now here's Covington. Back to George. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with a rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook against Jackson. Pass to Brown. Here's Green. Jackson outside. This for the tie. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Right now, Reggie Jackson in a great rhythm. How smooth was that, Jay?
Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
It's Brown on the wing. George defending. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Green. Pass to Brown. Back to Bryant. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And he's all alone. George finds Covington. Plumlee with it. Clock at 6. Back to Covington. Count it.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Green, the pass to Jackson. Back to Green. Wide open. And again, it's Denver converting.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
The 3, Covington. Denver grabs the miss. Jackson, right side. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. It's George with the drive. Pass to Plumlee. And here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
And he sinks the second. Gordon on the wing. 1 second left. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Clippers on top, up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. That ties it up.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. Out to Gordon. 5 to shoot. The 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Morris. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And it's Jokic missing. The Clippers shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Gordon against Leonard from behind the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray passes to Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Morris outside. Here's Mann, defended by Murray. Gordon, the pass to Leonard. Morris, a screen on Gordon. Leonard for 3. Jokic grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And the Clippers call time here. So for the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Morris. George comes in for Gordon. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Mann. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
As always, Allie, we thank you.
That's a pretty sweet dish there by Paul George. Just selfless on that play.
Here's Jokic. Yep, that one goes.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Clippers trail. George passes to Zubac. Shakes him. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Pass to Gordon. Porter against Covington. An open look for Porter. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Westbrook, the pass to George. A minute 53 left in the 4th quarter. That shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Over Covington. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
They get it again. Gordon, now Jokic. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away.
Jokic finds Murray. Fires from deep. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Westbrook, the pass to George. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it to George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Launches it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murray passes to Gordon. And here's Porter. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
So the Nuggets win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But, Allie, thank you as always.
teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the Clippers starting 5. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Covington in at small forward. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
As explosive as they come at the point guard position, Russell Westbrook playing at the rim.
Here's Edwards, drives to the hoop, and Edwards with the stop.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's George, outside Westbrook. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. 5 on the clock. Screen by Zubac. George, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Covington wide open, he fires. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Inside. Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim. Conley against Westbrook. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Zubac a screen on Edwards. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
That's tipped. Towns dishes to McDaniels. Conley with a wide-open look. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. Leonard gets to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Back to Leonard. On the wing, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Russell Westbrook. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Outside, Towns. Pass to Conley. Leonard with the steal. Covington with it. Working on McDaniels. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And Edwards with the stop.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside Leonard. And there's the pass to Mann. Back to Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel. Knocks it loose.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Towns throws it down.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Here's man, covered by Conley, and that one is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Towns kicks to Gobert. Conley for three. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard. Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard looking around. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Outside, Batum launches it. No good that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to ever make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Island traps in the tray. Island's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The shake. Here's Highland, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Robert Covington's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Conley. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Covington. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Kicks it to Towns. Knocked away. Conley the pass to Towns. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Towns down low. Covington's there. Towns, no luck. Now Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Zubac, that's good.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Conley finds Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Westbrook passes to Gordon. Here's Powell. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And you cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
Conley against Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Gobert with the block. At the elbow, Edwards. And here's Covington. Pass to Pop. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
Edwards kicks to Towns. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Westbrook against Towns. Zubac the pass to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Pulled loose. Towns with the steal. To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Rudy Gobert not content to just take the foul, used his size to follow through for the bucket.
The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Covington kicks to George. There's a screen by Covington. George dishes to Morris. The 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 23. The Clippers, 25.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Leonard. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Los Angeles leading by 6. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to George. Zubac with the screen for George. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
Leonard with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Zubac a screen on top. Outside Leonard. Down low. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Morris, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Another miss by Conley. Clippers leading by 9. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. A shot. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley. And then for the Clippers, Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. And it's Batum in for Morris. In the corner, George with it. To the paint, stolen by Anderson. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Clippers with a change here too. Powell's checked in. Pass to Anderson. Launches a three. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Plumlee. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rivers against Powell. The pass to Batum. Batum sets a screen for Covington. And he hits the jump shot.
Nice shot by Covington. He just keeps coming at you.
Timberwolves trail by 9.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Anderson can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 9. Plumlee with a screen on Rivers. To the inside. Shakes him, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in them.
Back to Rivers. And here's Anderson for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Batum kicks to Powell. To the middle. And Anderson slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George inside. Morris, no good. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. George with the ball. Didn't now by Anderson. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Clippers leading by 11. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Powell, the pass to George. Morris outside. Fades. Misses off the right iron. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside for Batum. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. Robert Covington's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Powell.
Love it, love it.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
George passes to Leonard. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. He dishes it to Covington. Outside, George from deep three-point range. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. For 3. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Towns. Westbrook against Towns. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Zubac finds George. Gobert with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Towns is on.
Yes. Goodness. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue. What willpower from Russell Westbrook, doing whatever it takes to find a shot.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Out to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And Edwards drops them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
George passes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Edwards against George. A 3-ball. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team. Tremendous confidence in himself. Russ able to get space and knock down a big one.
Here's Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
That's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the free throw line, Paul George is usually very consistent. He just can't let the stakes get inside his head.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
It's stolen by Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good from three-point territory. And they tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Now for...
And we will see you all again.
Like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And Gordon with the big finish.
That, to me, guys, is a combination of balance and strength. Aaron Gordon terrific at staying in control on tough finishes.
McDaniels finds Conley. Outside Edwards. For 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I think you can see Rudy Gobert has an exceptional feel for where misses are going to come off the window. That's really solid right there. Even on the years he's now winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Edwards. He shoots it. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside Conley, over Murray. Here's Gobert. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Doors with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
6 to shoot. Murray for 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Left side, Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Jokic against Gobert. Jokic passes to Porter. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Another shot. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Towns. And the basket is good.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's Gordon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up. First one falls for him. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Minnesota in the lead. And And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, Denver gets it back. Outside Murray.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Here's Gordon. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Shoots. And the shot falls short that time. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now here's McDaniels. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Now here's Towns. Here's Gobert. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Gobert's got 7.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
And here's Jokic outside to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Edwards outside. The dive for the ball. The shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jokic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Gordon. On the take. Towns with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Gordon can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Porter with it, with 2 seconds left, and he sinks the layup.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
And so the first quarter is in the book. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for Denver, Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Jokic in at the center position. The offensive rebound. The shot from the low post is good.
You gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Pass to McDaniels. No good on the 3. The Nuggets trail. Here's Gordon driving to the basket, and Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Towns can't get it to go. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Murray. Now Porter. McDaniels covering. Porter, the pass to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Porter. 4-3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And Denver has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Back to Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Here's Caldwell Pope. And another miss by Denver. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, BA, because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Porter. Here's Murray. There's the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Kept alive. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. Towns against Gordon. Towns passes to Edwards. Denver grabs the miss. Pulls it. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Hits the trifecta. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. The shot by Conley, no good. Denver's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Gordon with it, now guarded by McDaniels.
Well, the agility, the mobility, the speed of Aaron Gordon in the fast break, just such a tough cover.
Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Shot on the wing. Edwards finds McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Edwards can't hit. And Denver shooting poorly at only 28%. It's McDaniels on the wing from outside the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. And so here is Denver. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Fires the 3. Tipped away and stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Wow, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards, making the steal and setting up easy offense.
Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Gordon. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the...
22, the Nuggets, 18.
And in that first half, we saw a tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. On target from range. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Out to the right wing. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Denver in the lead. Jackson outside. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Green for three. No good on the shot. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Rivers. Knocks it down from distance. Rivers has got himself on the board with a three there.
Well, I love guys who can shoot off the dribble. Austin Rivers is a rhythm scorer. Nicely done.
To the wing, right side. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Rebounded by Green. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Jackson finds Green. Back to Jackson. The three ball. Bryant controls the rebound and the putback.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Down low. Here's Reid. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Up ahead. Jackson pass to Green. And here's Brown for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Reid. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Puts it up off the inbound. Denver grabs the miss. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Green. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Rivers sends it home from three-point land. Rivers has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Stolen by Anderson. On the wing, Rivers. Defended by Brown. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Jackson, right side. It's Brown on the wing. Jackson outside. Back to Green. Offensive board. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Back to Rivers. Pass to Alexander Walker. 1:11 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Rivers. From behind the arc. Hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Pass to Green. Up top, Jackson. Outside, Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Naz Reid. He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Nuggets, Brown taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Here's Rivers. Give him 8 points now. Knocked loose.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Back to Alexander Walker. He got it up.
I love the discipline shown right there by Reggie Jackson. Make the offensive player work over your contest. That is.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Nuggets ahead, up 2. And we'll be back right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Nuggets, Gordon is the 4, with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr., they're the 2 and the 3, and it's Murray in at the point.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And for Denver, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
And he's good on the second. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Tries again. Here's Rivers. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And he dunks it down.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Outside Porter. The shot. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Rivers. No good on the triple. Denver in the lead.
Minnesota foul. Austin Rivers. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Screen by Gordon. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, he came into the league as an incredible athlete, but Aaron Gordon has put in the work to be a great offensive player. And right before our very eyes, it's happening.
Pass to Rivers. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Towns passes to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. To tie it up. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Rivers.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Drives to the hoop. Back to Towns. From the arc. They get the rebound. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Fires for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Edwards to the inside. Gordon with a steal. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. Tipped.
Great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Back to Towns to take the lead, and it's good for 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
The drive by Porter, and the shot's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's McDaniels.
Yeah! And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Gordon outside. Outside Murray. Takes the 3. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Now, this right here could decide the game. Now, it's all up to Aaron Gordon. He is a cool customer.
And he ends up making the 2nd. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Doesn't go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Right wing. Murray for 3. The 3 won't fall. And so it's Minnesota who scraped by with a win. What a performance. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And it's rebounded by Covington. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a three-point game. And the pass to George. The kick out to Westbrook. Hands it from downtown.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Outside Porter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Westbrook passes to Covington. And it's Leonard at the elbow. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest, Porter Jr., capable of some nasty throwdown.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Shoots. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Caldwell Pope outside. Murray right side. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And so here are the Clippers. 3-point lead. Westbrook surveying the D. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
On the wing, Gordon. Murray against Westbrook. Murray dishes to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. Porter with the screen for Jokic. Pass to Porter from downtown. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Mann's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Great, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
It's Covington on the wing, guarded by Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
George against Caldwell Pope. A three from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
The kick out to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Gordon driving in. The shot off that time as the Clippers taking it the other way. George with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Man can hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Caldwell Pope outside. Tries again. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Man. Good on the three-point shot. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Kawhi. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Green is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Bruce Bryant. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's Highland. Buries it from three-point range. Highland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Highland, guarded by Jackson. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Pocket 6. That one a little long. The Nuggets trail by 4.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Brown outside. Denver the rebound. Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Outside Gordon. Takes the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Highland, guarded by Jackson. Highland passes to Morris. Fires from 18. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Robert Covington's checked in for Leonard.
Robert Covington.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Right wing, Braun. And another miss by Denver. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
On the wing, Jackson. Passes it to Green. Brown outside. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Highland. Guarded by Jackson. Plumlee sets the pick for Covington. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green finds Jackson. Fires for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. The pass to Covington. Back to Gordon. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
For Denver, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Takes it inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And shot on the way. Not going to go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Plumlee dishes to Covington. Pass to Highland. Right side, Gordon. He kicks to Morris. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers ahead. All right, Dave, thank you. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Zubac has got the first points of the second half up on the boards for Los Angeles. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
And the shot goes in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Jackson with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Denver passing it around. There's a screen by Bryant. Green kicks to Jackson. For the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And for the Clippers, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Outside Westbrook. Gordon against Brown. Gordon, the pass to Batum. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Zubac trying to break loose. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Gordon. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson passes to Brown. So the wing on the left. Braun. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on Norman Powell. For Denver, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Bryant. Gordon comes in for Jeff Green. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Jackson. Westbrook kicks to George. Zubac, a screen on Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside Covington. Nobody near George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got himself on the board with 3 there. Braun, defended by Covington. And here's Gordon from outside. Offensive rebound.
2 minutes.
And Jokic gets it to go.
2 minutes.
Jokic has got it all tied up now for Denver.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Here's Westbrook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials
The previous play is under the
instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
1:27 left to play in the third. Pass to George. Back to Covington. Dishes to George. Down low. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Passes it to Murray. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Now the pass to Zubac. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. It's deflected. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Island's checked in. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint. Leonard, the pass to Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Covington. Leonard's got 13.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Caldwell Pope pushes to Porter. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. And here's Porter. Now, here's Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
You know, some of the sequences and plays that George pulls off, just amazing when you consider how good this guy is, particularly handling the ball now.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Jordan.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Denver ball.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
5 to shoot. Left side, George. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Mann passes to George. Here's Mann. Morris with a screen on Murray. Back to George. Fade away. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got 4 rebounds in this game. Porter finds Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Murray looking around. Gordon the pass to Murray. Jokic with it. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard driving to the basket and stolen by Gordon. Here's Murray, and then Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. On the wing, Morris sinks the three-pointer.
Important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up with the Nuggets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Leonard kicks to George. Six on the shot clock. Shoots the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Offline with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Morris outside and stolen by Gordon. Lob pass to Gordon. Yes!
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Murray. Mann passes to George. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mann. Good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside for George. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan. All right, David, great job.
Thank you to everyone for
could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there.
Wow. That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
Edwards against George. And Edwards slams it in.
The windmill flush. That is one nasty finish.
My goodness, the punch on that one. Wow. George outside. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Towns. Shot by Leonard, no good. McDaniels finds Towns. With the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Covington. Now Leonard. Kicks it to George. 4 on the clock. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
McDaniels can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. McDaniels against Leonard. Pass to Covington. Back to Leonard. And that one's on target from the wing.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
He's off on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now here's Westbrook. Leonard outside. Picked by Covington. There's the triple. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. For 3, Conley. Westbrook with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Zubac inside. McDaniels covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for LA.
And the second free throw is good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Covington against Conley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Leonard for 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Launches it. And it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. Edwards has got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Westbrook. Towns against Leonard. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota basketball.
26 seconds left in the first. Conley against Westbrook. Towns has got room. Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
It's McDaniels on the wing. 3-pointer. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Edwards against George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Morris, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Right side Conley. Towns for 3. Drains the triple. Towns has got 5 points.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Conley. Here's George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards for 3. Gobert passes to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
To the middle. Here's Powell. Pass to Highland from downtown. And he parries his first look.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Edwards against George. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Highland. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Jaden McDaniels. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George. And that one falls for Towns. And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Batum sets a screen. Westbrook, the pass to Batum. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
Minnesota in the lead. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Towns.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
McDaniels against Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
For the Clippers, Zubac comes in for Plumlee, and Covington subbed in for Powell.
Robert Covington.
1:14 left in the second quarter. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Highland. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 5.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Going inside. Towns with the ball. The 3. To the left side wing. Shot blocked. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Zubac screen. Here's Leonard. Zubac finds Leonard. This one for 3. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota shooting 56% for the second quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is up. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, up 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Eric Gordon is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Covington in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Anderson for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Covington. It's intercepted. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Inside, Anderson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Here's Mann. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Off target from 3-point range.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
Reed finds Anderson for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
We've seen teams go all in to acquire Kawhi Leonard. Easy to see why. He just changes the course of a franchise. Any team he's on legitimately has a chance to win a title.
Paul George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
Yeah, he plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Line for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
And Leonard drops them both. "90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Anderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Mann. Zubac, screen. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
Out left to the wing. Here's Prince. Nice shot from the wing. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. And jams it home. Westbrook.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Anderson against Leonard. Back to Rivers. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard outside. For the lead. The shot no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George with the bucket.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Anderson with a screen on George. Prince with the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's stolen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, deflected. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover. He's adding that to his game.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Anderson inside, working on Covington. Rivers' shot is off.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
The Timberwolves trail. Anderson passes to Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. That free throw misses. For the Clippers, Morris, he's checked in for Leonard, and it's Mann in for Westbrook. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Rivers. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to man. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the third.
Foul. That's his third personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And he sinks the second. 1 second left. And he can't get that one. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Minnesota right now, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Towns against Leonard. Got a piece of it. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Goes back up. That one off the back iron and out.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
And George with the jam.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
And this is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Zubac with a screen on Towns. Leonard way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Towns against Westbrook to tie it up. Second chance effort. The shot by Towns, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Westbrook against Conley. Back to Westbrook. The 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Westbrook's gone 2 of 5 tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Back to George. 4-3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Edwards for 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
A shot to stop the run. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Nifty move. The kick out to Edwards. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Conley finds Towns. From deep. And he gets it back. Pass to McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
The 3. George drills it from deep. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
And that one's good from Conley.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Back to Covington. McDaniels with it. Guarded by Covington. And he lobs it up. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Your execution has to be precise. While your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Edwards against George. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Conley. Here's Towns over Westbrook. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
For 3, Covington. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Bucks.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Edwards with it. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win.
Thank you everyone who came out tonight.